Want to raise happy, confident children? Let's start with chores. And yes, even when they're very, very young. So, research actually shows that children who are expected to do chores by the time they're 3 or 4, they grow up to be much happier and more successful adults, um, socially, academically, and professionally than other children who don't do chores. Why is that? We're going to talk about it in just a minute. So, when our children do chores, it helps them develop the executive function in their brain that helps them develop skills like planning, focusing, impulse control, and those are the same skills that support emotional regulation, which later helps them to be successful. And those chores, they teach them responsibility and they teach them resilience. And also, they give them a sense of, hey, I'm contributing to my family. So I have a sense of purpose, I have a sense of belonging. I feel proud of my achievements, I feel capable, I'm needed. My family needs my help with my chores. So, all of these things I just mentioned really create a sense of empowerment and also growth mindset that's super important for all kids. And I want to give you a few tips on how to do it correctly, at least how I try to do it with my daughter, and I hope it helps. So, tip number one, start small. We don't want to overwhelm our children with chores. We want it to be something they can handle, not too easy, not too difficult. And I'll send a link to our blog where you can actually see a list by age, what's appropriate and what you can expect of them without overwhelming them. But just to give you an example, let's say the playroom is super messy. Okay, you're not going to ask your 3-year-old to now pick up all the mess by themselves. You're going to give them two options. You have plushies on the floor and you have Legos scattered all over the table. Would you like to pick up the plushies and put them in the bin, or would you like to pick up the Lego and put it in the box? You give them one task within the context of cleaning up their room while you're helping them. So they see that you're helping, they're actively doing something, and it helps your connection as well. The second tip I would like to give you is be consistent. They need to brush their teeth every morning, every evening, no exception. They need to clean up their playroom every time they're done playing, no exception. This is important because we want to start creating habits for them. And when they do something constantly and it's expected of them constantly, it turns into a habit, which is great because then they do it without even thinking about it anymore. It's not even a chore anymore, it's just part of what they do. And it gives them very clear boundaries. They know exactly what's expected of them. And it's easier for them to follow. They learn to be responsible. Tip number 3, celebrate their effort. Like I said earlier, cleaning the room or any chore we expect them to do is not about perfection. We don't expect the bed to be, perfectly straight and everything. We just want to see that they're trying and that they're getting better and learning from one time to the next. And we want to congratulate them on the progress they're making, not about the result, because the result is going to come automatically. And there is something very empowering about showing them that I see not just what the end looks like, but how you tried. And the last tip I want to give you today is about involving your children in the decision-making process. What do I mean by that? Instead of telling them, okay, now you're going to put all the books on the shelf. Give them options. Don't give them too many options because that's going to be too confusing for them. I say, depending on the age, between 2 and 3 options. Would you like to put all the books on the shelf, or would you like to pick up all the plushies from the floor? And let them choose. And whatever they choose, they have ownership over it. They feel heard. They feel that they matter. They're important. They were part of the decision. they'll be more than willing to do it. And it really strengthens your connection with your child, because now they feel that you care about what they have to say. So they can come and talk to you about things way beyond just the chores. And that's something we really want to do as they grow up, so that once they're teenagers, they hopefully still talk to us and share the really important things in their lives. So remember, chores are not punishment, they are just preparation for life.